Hey guys, so today I'm going to be teaching you how to reinstall a frontal wig after it's already been put on your head. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to slick my hair back. I'm using the HairbyKenniKay collection edge control. This is the only edge control I use. If y'all go back to like my second or third YouTube video, I did a small business haul and her edge control was in that business haul. I have not used any other edge control since I filmed that video, and that was like in like January or February. I live by this edge control. Like, see how my hair just slicked down. I have 4C hair, and this is the only edge control that I know that slicks my hair down, and it's a black owned business. So if you need a good edge control, go to her website. I'll link it in the description box. But I literally live by this edge control, and she's my boss friend, so go support her by her edge control. She has a lot of different other stuff like bonnets, which I have. She has like hair moisturizers and stuff like that. So make sure I go check her out. And if you live by her, go get your hair braided, sew in, wigs installed, all that good jazz. But as y'all can see, look, I don't even have no edges really, but it's laying it the F down. So next, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the wig on, and then I'm gonna make sure like it's placed where it needs to be. And I'm gonna take I think it's an eyeliner or a brow line, I don't know what it is. I got it from the dollar store, but I'm gonna use that to like mark where I need to put the glue. Now I'm going to take off the wig, and I'm going to use my bold hole glue to glue this wig down. I usually do 3 layers, but in this video I only did 2 layers for the front and then 1 layer on each side. I usually don't do 3 layers all the way across unless I'm going to be out or I'm going to be away from my house for like a certain amount of days, because I usually take my wigs off like every night or every other night, because my head just be itching so bad sometimes. So I don't leave my wigs on that long. So that's why I don't waste 3 layers of glue every single time, because I don't keep them on that long. As you can see, I'm having a little bit of trouble getting the glue out, so I'm just using my tweezers to open up the hole so I can put the glue on. As you can see, it's gonna come out eventually. There it is. And now I'm just using a thick popsicle stick that I got from Michael's, but that was for a different project, and I just had them laying around. But you can get anything like this from like Dollar Tree, Amazon, anything like that, to just smooth the glue out. I like using popsicle sticks instead of like the bottom of the comb or things like that. So when I'm done with this popsicle stick, I can just throw it away. I don't have to worry about cleaning it off and all that other good jazz. Because if you use the bottom of a comb, you have to clean it off every single time you use it, and it's just too much work. So I just found that popsicle sticks work best. Now I'm just waiting for the glue to dry at this point. I'm just drinking out of my coldest water bottle. If you want to get you one, I'll link the link at the bottom, and you can use code Kalita for 10% off. I'm thinking about doing a giveaway where I buy one of my followers a bottle and get it customized for them, but I'm not really sure. So if that's something y'all will be interested in, comment down below what y'all think about that, or what the next giveaway to be. Now I'm just showing y'all a close-up of this edge control. Like, get into that packaging. Yes, branding, period. I'll link her description down below. Next, I'm showing y'all this hoodie I got. It's from the company BelpLife. It's a Haitian brand company. I got this because I'm not Haitian, and most of the stuff on there is like Haitian-ish. And I just didn't want to buy something and it'd be like culture appropriation. So yeah. So now I'm just putting the Wild Girl oil on my scalp, because like I said, my scalp is dry 90% of the time. And even if you don't have dry scalp, you want to make sure you're taking care of your hair under your wig. not just like neglecting your hair and letting it get dry and letting it get flaky and stuff under your wig. You still need to take care of your natural hair under your wigs. So make sure you oil your scalp, do whatever you need to do before you install wigs. Okay, now it's time to put the wig back on. So I do it in 3 sections. I'll do the front, side, and side. I just found that it's easier that way when the lace is already cut, so you can make sure that you're putting everything in the right spot. Now, if you're a pro at this and you can just do it all in one then good for you, but this is just what works for me. So I'm just going to press down the front, and I'm going to use a comb to help push that lace into the glue, so that my hands won't get like stuck in the glue trying to do it. Now I'm going to do that same thing to both sides. I have to get a straw because trying to tip that thing back was just becoming a hassle. Okay, now I'm going to use my hot comb. I'm going to plug it up. I set the temperature all the way to 430. I'll set it to the highest temperature because I find that's what does best. Mind you, the wig that I have on is 100% human hair, so if you have like synthetic or a human hair blend, I would not recommend setting it to the highest temperature because you can melt your hair. And if you're not careful, you can melt the lace too, so just make sure you're being very careful. You can start at a lower setting if you need to, if the 430 is just too hot for you. At this point, I thought I was hearing something because I'm home alone right now. My husband's at work and my son is at his great-grandma's house, and I just thought I heard something or somebody. But I didn't see anything, so I kind of just kept on doing my hair. After the video was over, I heard it again, and I realized that it was just my husband's uniform bag tripling in the air from the fan. So everything's all good. Nobody's in the house with me. It's just me. I'm just weird like that. So now I'm just parting the hair. Not for baby hairs because I don't like baby hairs. Just kind of me. I'm just parting the hair down, so when I put on the elastic band, it will help the hair lay flat. Now, you can do this if you want baby hairs. Now, if you don't want baby hairs, you can honestly leave the hair back. You don't honestly have to part it. You can leave it back and then put the elastic band on, but I just do this kind of just for extra effect. I think it's more work this way. So if you don't want to do extra work, just leave the hair back and put the elastic band on. I got this elastic band from Walmart. I think it's a 1.5 or 2-inch band. I bought it in like a roll of like 50 feet or something like that. 50 or 100 feet. I bought this back when I was doing like custom wigs and stuff, but I don't really do them that often anymore. So I kind of just use them to lay my lace down. I think this is way better than like a silk scarf or anything like that. I think the elastic, since it's stretchy and it's tight, it really pushes the lace into your scalp to give you that more natural look. So I would recommend elastic band over a silk scarf. Okay, what I'm doing now is I'm just combing out the curls. Like I said, I'm reinstalling this wig. I installed it like 2 days ago for a pop-up shop, and then yesterday I took pictures and I put curls in it, and they were like Shirley Temple curls. Like, so now I'm just combing them out because I don't really want that super tight curl look. I would rather just have like loose curls, as you can see. Not really super put together, more of like a messy curl at this point. So I'm just combing it out from the ends to up to the root, so I don't like pull out any unnecessary hair, and it won't get any knots, and it'll shed less that way. Now I'm showing you what I used to make my curls. Again, I told you I had Shirley Temple curls, so I used a lot of body wrap foam, and I sectioned off my hair, and I made sure the hair was like soaked in that stuff, like it was like wet. And then I used these two flexi rods. That's the size I used. I don't really know the size because these are super old. And then I just wrapped the hair around the flexi rod away from my face. So most people like to curl like to their face. I like the curl to sit away from my face, so I curl it away from my face. I usually don't use heat for my curls, even though I do have a wand. I just find that the flexi rod curls last longer because there's no heat, and I can use the product and make it wet, which helps it stay as well. So now I'm just using the hot comb to hot comb the top of my hair just to lay down the flyaways. I usually use mousse for this part, but like I said, this wig was just on yesterday, so it really don't need a lot of like maintenance work at this point. I don't use wax sticks on my hair anymore. I find that wax sticks don't really help, to be honest. Like, and it makes the hair like super greasy. And with mousse, you don't need as much. And if you use the right mousse, it won't leave your hair greasy. So if you want that sleek, sharp look, like I'm trying to show you, I recommend using mousse, to be honest. Wax sticks, they work, but again, not that well. And it makes the hair greasy, which means you will have to wash it more often. So, yeah. And this is the mousse that I use after I used the first mousse I showed you. But this mousse right here, it makes the hair hard. So I wouldn't recommend using this when you're trying to like achieve the curls, because like once you take the flexi rods out, there's a chance that your hair could be hard, and you want the tight curls, but you don't want the hair to be hard and crunchy. So I just use that at the top to lay down the baby, like the flyaways, I mean, not the baby hairs. As I'm combing this out, I realized that my comb won't grow through the hair. And I realized when I was putting the lace down, I got lace glue on the hair, so the hair was actually stuck together. So that caused a little bit of shedding at the top, like in that spot. Not really a lot, just like I had to comb through the glue, so obviously ripped the hair. But it wasn't nothing too bad that I couldn't handle. So it was only like a couple strands, so I wasn't really worried about it. But yeah, this is kind of the final look. You see that? No lace. Where's the lace at? Tell me where the lace is. And just so y'all know, this is not a HD frontal. This is a regular Swiss lace frontal. That's it. No HD. I'm trying to show you like the shedding. Like I said, there's a couple pieces. But I just want you guys to know, like when people say like, yeah, this hair doesn't shed, you might want to look at that as a problem. Like obviously you don't want like a whole lot of shedding, like every time you touch it hair comes out, but you have to think like your natural hair sheds. So what makes you think that they say, okay, this is human hair, this is on a whelp, which it has no living source. So what makes you think it's not going to shed? But yeah, this is the final look. As I love you guys, see you in the next video. Bye.